Hey there guys, what is up? Welcome back to another edition of Showdown with ErynCerise. It's been a while, and that's because I took a little break from Showdown for a bit. I'd gone through a bit of a string of losses all in a row, and with the way some people treat you on Showdown if you lose, yeah, you can understand why that might be a little bit discouraging and make you want to retreat for a while and just work on your better, more popular series. Oh yes, anyways. So I got my confidence back recently, thankfully. I've been playing around with an old Eeveeolutions team that I made a while back for OU, and to my surprise, even though the metagame has solidified more at this point, this team is still pretty decent in OU. Of course it doesn't win all the time, like a team like this is not going to be as strong as all the regulars in this tier, but it's still doing about as well as it used to, so that's good for me. And I'm going to show you. So we're going to start off here with Hilda, our Espeon, versus their Klefki. And unfortunately their Klefki is going to be faster, so they get off a light screen before we can get off our hidden power fire, so that doesn't do as much damage as I would have liked. Oh well. So we decide to switch out to Boo, the Umbreon, and the Klefki goes for Foul Play, which Boo's attack stat is basically non-existent, so that does nothing. They lay out some spikes, which is not surprising for a Klefki. We use Confuse Ray, I'm sure not surprising them either. Boo can't really do much else at this point, so I decide to switch for Zoisite, our Flareon, fiery ball of death here, who's, after another layer of spikes is laid down, we are going to go for the Flare Blitz. Don't care about no light screen, boom, down goes Klefki. Very nice, although that recoil is not fun. The light screen wore off, that's great, but they're into their Azumarill, whom Zoisite is not fond of, so we switch into Cleo, the Vaporeon, for bulk and for the resistances. Oh, but they go for Belly Drum, which is scary! So Cleo decides to take some preventative measures, goes for the Toxic, so at least if this Azumarill has a Reign of Terror, it can only last so long. This Azumarill is going for Bounce. I really don't understand putting Bounce on anything, really, because 2-turn moves are pretty easy to work around, so you saw we used the Protect there, we made sure Toxic ramped up a bit. We're gonna set up a Wish just in case it has something that isn't Bounce, and yep, it did. Oh, that was scary. Glad we did that. So we're going to Protect and make sure that our Wish comes true, but at this point they are actually being smart with their Bounce. They're gonna go and make sure the Bounce comes down on the turn where we're less safe protecting. I realized that, so we switched out to Zoisite. I'm much more okay with losing Zoisite at this point than Cleo, so sorry Zoisite, down you go, but down goes the Azumarill at least, because Toxic has done enough at this point. So they go into Starmie next, and we go back into Boo, which is a nice matchup for us. They go for Hydro Pump, but pretty much everything is pumped into defenses for Boo, so they get off a Confuse Ray without much damage done to him. They go into Volcarona next, and we are able to get a Toxic off. It's going well until I don't know why I stayed in here, honestly, because I thought maybe I would still outspeed, I think, but obviously that wasn't the case. We got KO'd here, unfortunately. Boo, you did good work. So we switch into Cleo next, who is going to do a Wish after just barely surviving a Bug Buzz. She's got some pretty decent special defense, thankfully. And we're going to Protect again to make sure the Wish happens, but they are going to predict that and go for the Quiver Dance. Ew. Not much else I could have done, really, though, I don't think. So we're going to switch again, although this time we're in a better position for a switch. We're going to switch into Bruiser, who is majorly specially defensive, so is able to take even a boosted Bug Buzz without much worry. And then Toxic is going to take out the Volcarona, just like with the Azumarill, so awesome. Next is Ferrothorn, and I agonized about who to switch into here. I ended up going with Hilda because she has Hidden Power Fire, but wouldn't you know it, this thing goes for Thunder Wave, Magic bounces back and paralyzes itself! So that went even better than I thought, and we get off the Hidden Power Fire with no problem. Oh, I love that. And they go to Starmie next. Unfortunately, we are not faster than Starmie with Hilda, so Hilda gets KO'd by Hydro Pump. But we do have something that is definitely faster than Starmie, that's Jessie Quick. Jessie Quick is the fastest Eevee in the West, gets off the Thunderbolt, and the one-hit KO. Awesome. They are left with Infernape as their last Pokemon. We Volt switch out because I don't want Jessie Quick to take a massive hit at the moment. Switch into Cleo, the only one who really has any chance of taking a hit. Unfortunately, she still cannot, especially not with a crit, so sorry Cleo, down you go. But we still have Jessie Quick, the fastest Eevee in the West, so she is able to float over the spikes and Thunderbolt her way to victory. Yes! Man, just It's so satisfying to win in OU with a team like this. You have no idea, you guys. So, thanks, guys. Question of the day. Have you ever gone through a period of showdown depression, let's call it, where you just can't seem to make yourself play because you think you're not worth playing, or like everybody's way better than you, or something like that, or yeah. Share your stories and have a good day. Bye!